Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Pits of Metal Chaos. This is your host, Dave. I got a line special guest all the way from Santiago, Chile, vocalist Caterina Nix. How you doing, Caterina?
Hi, very well, thank you. Thanks for having me.
Oh, no problem. So, how's the weather out in Chile today?
Very, very cold. It's actually raining and it's gonna start snowing in a little bit, so I'm not happy about that.
So, winter time in Chile, huh?
Yeah, I don't enjoy it at all.
So, Caterina, how many years have you been singing? When did you get started as a vocalist?
Well, I started a very long time, probably when I was a child, just singing little things here and there at school. And then when I was a teenager, I joined several bands at high school, And I had like 3, 4 bands, and I've always liked music. Music has always been like a tool for me of expression. I think lots of people see it that way, and especially people who have a musical mind. So being able to create music with your body, with your voice, is a very special thing for me. So yeah, I started at school, and then having these 3, 4 rock bands, I sticked with one, which ended up being Agonia, with the band that I released an album in 2008, and that album, that band, started opening opportunities for me as a solo artist.
Now, when you started singing, did you take any vocal lessons, or you just self-taught yourself?
I did take lessons. I really loved opera when I was growing up, so I took vocal lessons, like classic vocal lessons and also pop vocal lessons, because I think if you are going to do this, you're singing with your body and you have to keep it healthy, and the best way to keep it healthy, it's knowing how to use it. That's why I took the lessons.
So when did you start getting into hard rock, heavy metal music?
Probably when I was like 12, 13. um, my brother was like, he wasn't a metalhead, but he was into rock a lot. So he started sharing his music with me when I was little. And I started with Queen, Ozzy Osbourne, the classics. And then it developed into metal music. I started listening to Iron Maiden, Megadeth, Fear Factory, all the things. And I really felt like a connection with this kind of music, um, that I hadn't felt before with other types of music. Um, so that's why I started building a career in this genre.
So what vocalists would you consider big influences for you?
Definitely Bruce Dickinson. I used to sing along along with Iron Maiden a lot when I was growing up, and I really have loved the technique that he has. It's very clear, um, the way he uses his body to sing. Um, I really liked it, and it taught me a lot. I also love many female vocalists. Sharon Donato, Anek. She's amazing, amazing. Flor Jansen, also technically perfect. So there's a lot of influence there.
So now, how did you become the vocalist for Chaos Magic?
Well, I met Timo Tolkki long time ago. Um, One of the times he came with Stratovarius here to Chile, and we started talking. And um, I told him, you know what? I'm a singer. I'm gonna send you my material, and I'm sure you're gonna like it. And he did. I mean, he told me that he heard something in my voice, that it was different from what he had been hearing. So many years later, we had the opportunity of working together um, in the first Chaos Magic, because Frontiers Records, who is the record label that we work with, they were looking for a female singer to carry out this project, that solo project with Timo. So he proposed to me and a couple of other singers, and they finally chose me. So that's where it all began. I'm very, very excited about that. And well, then I had the chance to work with him in Avalon, Angels of the Apocalypse, where I could share a track with Flor Jansen and Elise Reed and Simon Simmons. So that was like a dream come true.
Now, the latest CD, Fairyborn, how long did it take for the recording process for that one?
Well, Furyborn wasn't written by Timo. It was written by me and two other Chilean musicians, Nason and Franco Lama. So it was a long process because we were writing first. But the recording process was not very long because we had everything very scheduled and we respected our times. So it took a couple of months to record, but it took longer than a year to be written.
So who produced it?
Nason. He's a Chilean musician. He's great. I mean, he sings really well. He's an amazing songwriter. He plays every instrument you need in a band. And he's a very tasteful producer. And he's Chilean. And I was really looking for Chilean talent because there's a lot of talent here, but there's not enough opportunities. So I really wanted to give that opportunity to shine abroad in a big project to someone who really deserved it from here, from my country.
So now, what would you consider Chaos Magic symphonic metal?
It has traces of symphonic metal, but it's not like the first Chaos Magic production. That it was definitely symphonic metal. But this has different other styles that I wanted to involve because I wanted to do something eclectic, but that had my own vision. So it's consistent, but it's not just one determined sound. It has a lot of melodic metal, alternative metal, a little bit of new metal, electronic elements. So it's hard to label.
So what was the last show you played?
The last show we played was opening for Vor and Delane, actually, a couple of months ago here in Santiago.
And how was that?
That was incredible. Amazing. I mean, the audience just wanted to see this female-fronted bands. It's a kind of a big thing here. Well, it's more of a big thing for bands that come from other countries, you know. The Chilean scene, it's not that friendly with the locals, but it was amazing anyway. We were very well received, and also the bands, all the members of the other bands, they were great. They treated us really well, so it was a really great experience.
And the latest music, Fairyborn, how is that selling? Is it selling pretty good?
Yeah, I think so. And the reviews have been really, really great. We're very proud and surprised because we knew that we had something really good in our hands, but we didn't expect all this buzz, you know, and it's been really, really great.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So do you have any shows coming up anytime soon?
Well, we do want to have a release party, probably in September here in Chile, but we are also working very, very hard to get some festivals, probably in Europe during the next summer, 2020. The competition is really big, so far it's been kind of hard to do that, but that's definitely what we're aiming for. We want to play abroad. We love bringing our music to the people, and we're working really hard to get that.
Now, how's your music in the United States? You get a lot of fans from the United States that message you and say they like the music?
Yeah, from the U.S., there's quite a lot. We have fans in Texas, actually. And also from Europe.
Now, you think you ever would be able to travel to the United States to play any shows?
That'd be great. I mean, yeah, we are working on that. As I was saying, it's our main goal to book gigs abroad. So if we have the chance to go to the US, that would be fantastic. We're actually in conversations. I can't disclose it right now very much, but we are in conversations for a little something next year.
Yeah, some kind of tour package you'll probably get on, I'm sure.
Or something else, but I really can't tell you right now. Probably in a couple of months.
Okay. Now, who came up with the name of the band?
I did.
Now, what is the name about?
Well, it's about how you see yourself in life. It's not about magic, but it's about your energy and how you face things and how you plan things and your posture, like in front of yourself. Like Chaos Magic is getting energy from here, from there, from everywhere, but just positive energy for you to reach your goals. And I really like the concept of adding the word magic, because if you see it, that's what magic kind of is. It's energy. It's just being able to face yourself to get what you want.
Now, your latest video is Like Never Before, right?
Right.
Now,
well, it's one of the singles, yeah.
But the video just came out recently, didn't it?
Yeah, but we have 2 more videos also.
But the
latest.
The Like Never Before video, where did you guys shoot the video at?
That's here in Chile, actually in the metropolitan region, up in the Andes. It's a very, very beautiful place. It's called Embalse El Yeso.
So, and who was the person that made the video?
We were all kind of involved. There wasn't one only director. It was all of us, and Nason actually edited the video. So we gathered all our resources.
How long did it take to shoot the video?
We shot one part during one entire day, just my scenes, and during another day and a whole night with the band. So it took 3 days to shoot.
All right, now the song Like Never Before, what is that about? What you wrote the song, right?
Yes, I did.
Okay, what is the song all about?
Well, it's about when you have been down and you have been, beaten by life. You have a choice. You have a choice to rise or to fall. So this song is about rising. It's about what I was telling you before, just fighting yourself, fighting your will to not want to go on, and just put your energy into getting yourself out of the hole. That's what it's about.
Okay, how about we take a quick break and play that song right now?
Great. Okay.
Okay, we'll be right back. We're going to play Like Never Before.
Everything's harder, makes me feel like gotta scream louder. I'm still alive.
We're live back on the air with vocalist Caterina Nix of Chao Magic. We just listened to Like Never Before. I hope you all enjoyed that song. So, Caterina, tell me a little bit about your adventures to play shows in Europe. How did the shows go when you've been to Europe before?
It was a great experience. I mean, we were touring with a thrash band, actually.
Really?
Yeah, Necronomicon, they're called. They're German. And we had such a great time with these guys. It was amazing, especially in countries like the Ukraine, for example, that they have really nice venues and the people are amazing. We weren't expecting that. I mean, we didn't know what to expect. That's the first time. And it was a really great experience. I would love to do it again.
So, what was the audience for that? Most of a lot of thrash fans, or?
Yeah, I mean the audience was pretty eclectic, I would say. I mean, you have like this symphonic kind of female fronted band with a really classic thrash band. So, I mean, in Europe you can do that. In Chile you can't, for example. I mean, you can't put together one melodic metal band with a thrash band because that'd be chaos. People would fight. But in Europe you can do that. I mean, they have that openness of mind where they accept other metal styles within their boundaries, you know. So it was really it was surprising to see the audience there.
Now, did you get any new fans out of that? The Necronomicon show?
Definitely, yes.
Now, tell me about your time when you went to the Netherlands.
Well, that was a couple of weeks ago, actually. I was singing with the Vivaldi Metal Project. It's a project created by this Italian amazing musician. He's called Mysteria. And he is actually Bruce Dickinson's keyboard player for his solo project. So he created this project that is a remake of the Four Seasons of Vivaldi, made into a metal opera. And we had the chance to play in the Dokkum Open Air Festival in the Netherlands. And, we had such an amazing time. I mean, we didn't open. We played right before Cannibal Corpse and then King Diamond. So it was amazing. I had never had the chance to play in such a big venue. So for me, it was absolutely incredible experience.
Yeah, I think I saw a picture of you and King Diamond.
Yeah. I caught him getting into his van. I gave him a copy of Chao Magic. I had to do that.
Yeah, you have to do that. So the Netherlands, how is it over there? Beautiful?
It's amazingly beautiful, and the people are really warm, and it's also perfect. Like, it's a fairy tale perfect. The city that where the festival was taking place is called Dokkum, and really it's a fairy tale. And it was the middle of the summer, so it was perfect.
Yeah, we used to have a heavy metal festival in Chicago. It was called Ragnarok or Metal Apocalypse. And one of the fests, they had a band from the Netherlands come here called Picture. They were real good.
They have really great bands in the Netherlands. I mean, they have this whole culture of rock and metal, and they have like rock schools, you know, for kids. It's so dreamy there.
Yeah, that was the band Picture from Netherlands. That was their first time ever coming to the United States when they came for that festival in Chicago.
I really hope that they were well received, right?
Yes, they were.
How do you receive bands in Chicago? I want to go there.
Now there's another festival that they do. It just passed like a month or two ago. They call it Legions of Metal.
Oh, okay.
So now, for the band Chao Magic, is there a website for the band?
it's actually my site. I mean, my Facebook page. It's Caterina Nix official, because we don't have an official website for Chaos Magic, because this was a project created by me, and they put it we agreed to keep the name Chaos Magic from the previous album. So it's all my social networks.
Right. The same thing on YouTube. It's the Caterina Nix YouTube channel.
Oh, I haven't uploaded much there, but if you type Chaos Magic or Caterina Nix, you're gonna get the info there.
Now, do you have an online store where people can go shopping and buy T-shirts and all that good stuff?
Yes, you can access to it through Caterina Nix official on Facebook. You're gonna find lots of things there. You have hoodies and T-shirts and cases for your cell phone. So it's really easy to access. You have to go to the page and just click shop.
Now, how important is social media to you?
Well, I think it's it's a good tool, and you actually have to have it because everyone has it. So, as I was saying, there's a lot of competition among bands of this kind of genre, and you have to find ways to be different. So you have to have this kinds of tools. It's really necessary if you want, for example, to apply to festivals or to book gigs. You know, it's something that producers or local promoters are going to be looking at, definitely.
Now, as far as the lyrics, do you write all the lyrics?
Yes, I do.
So now, where do you get your inspiration from to write your lyrics? What kind of stuff inspires you?
Some of them I have been writing for a long time, so I had kept them in the back of my mind for years, and some others I'm inspired by the society nowadays. Lots of bands sort of have the need to write about these things, you know, about how we are being controlled, how we are being brainwashed by the media, by politicians. So Furyborn actually relates to that, to try to find your own freedom in your own terms. We are living in a society that tries to censor you so much, like to shut you up, and you have to be politically correct to the extreme. I don't agree with that. I mean, I do believe that you have to have a certain level of freedom. So that's what Chaos Magic, Furyborn, it's about.
Now, who writes all the music?
Some songs were written by only me, and some others by Nason and me, some others by Franco Lama and me. So I'm involved in the entire process of writing also.
Now, besides singing, do you play any instruments?
Well, I play a little bit of keyboards, you know, just enough to work on my songs. I have a very clear idea of what I want from a song, so I just work on the chords, the rhythm, the arrangements that I have in my mind, and then I get together with Nason, for example, and he sort of brings everything to earth. Everything that I have like floating in my mind, he brings it down to earth, and he has done an amazing job, because some arrangements that I had in my mind, he says, no, this won't work. Let's do this, something else, different. And he has really great ideas, and I'm very happy with the work that he has been doing so far.
Now, do you have any new material for our next album yet?
Not yet, because I'm focused on trying to get, gigs. But I'm definitely always with new ideas in my mind, so I record them in my cell phone, and when I have the time, I just start working on them. But I'm not like just writing for the next album yet. But there's always some things in my mind. People have asked me a lot, "You're Chilean, why don't you write a song in Spanish?" So I'm working on a little song in Spanish too, maybe for the next album, I don't know. But there's something in my mind, yeah.
Now, for the Fairyborn album, were there any songs that you had extra that did not make it on to that album?
Extra what?
Were there any extra songs that you had written that didn't make it onto the recording?
Oh, yeah, a couple. But we had to choose, and I think we chose the best ones, of course, but you always leave a few songs, a few ideas behind. It's part of the process.
Now, do you think those couple songs that didn't make it will go on to the next recording, possibly?
I don't know. Maybe if we give them a little revamp, maybe. But you always you try to start a new process of writing and bring something fresh and something new to the table. But I don't close the door to the possibility. Yeah, maybe.
Or maybe they can be like a bonus material on the new album.
Yeah, that too.
I
would really like to play a couple of covers.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah, I have a few in mind.
All right, now I'm going to ask you a couple of fun questions here. Ready for a couple of fun questions?
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
So what is Caterina Nix's favorite food to eat? What do you like to eat?
Oh my gosh. I shouldn't say this because I love animals. I tried to be vegetarian for like 3-4 months, but my body, I didn't react very well. So my favorite food is a big, huge steak with fries.
Steak and fries, huh?
Yeah.
Now, do you cook?
I do. We are very good for barbecues here in Chile. We have really good meat, so it's a very common thing to do. So we all cook. Yeah.
All right. Now, what is your favorite beverage to drink?
Milk. I drink milk with a little bit of coffee, and that's my drug. I drink like a whole liter of milk a day.
So how about when you're doing a concert, what do you drink, milk or water?
When I'm in the show?
Yeah.
Water, because they don't have any milk. Otherwise, I would be drinking milk probably.
Now, you don't drink alcohol at all?
No, I don't. I have been drunk a couple of times in my life, and I'm not a nice drunk. So I save the drunkenness from my friends.
Okay. Now, since you said you love animals, are you a cat person or a dog person?
Such a cat person. I used to rescue cats. I adore cats. I have 3 cats near my house, and my mom has 2 more cats that I rescued, but didn't find a home, so she kept them. I adore cats. I love dogs too, but I'm a cat person.
All right. What's your top 3 favorite bands of all time?
Oh, that's so hard. That's so hard because it changes with the stages of your life, But I would have to say Evergrey. Right now, today, Zoan, you know them?
Never heard of them.
Really, they're amazing. And I have to go with Iron Maiden just because they're part of my personal history.
Now, when you talk about doing a cover song, would you do an Iron Maiden cover?
Bruce Dickinson. Um, what else? Yeah, it was Bruce Dickinson, Scorpions, and a couple more bands. But it was a long time ago. Yeah, but that was my first experience. I went with my dad and a couple of my little friends, and we really had a good time. We actually went there just to see Bruce Dickinson.
So, how old were you when you saw your first concert?
Like 13, 12, 13.
Yeah, I saw one of those Monsters of Rock festivals over here in the United States. It was well, when I saw it, it was like Scorpions and Metallica and Van Halen.
Right.
Yeah.
This was actually Rob Halford, yes. Bruce Dickinson, Scorpions, and one more that I can't remember. Because my dad says, like, it's too late, let's go. You saw what you wanted to see, let's go.
So would you consider Rob Halford an influence for you too as a singer?
Vocally speaking, not really, because I don't do that. But I do what Bruce Dickinson does in a certain way. So, like, yeah, it's like an icon, of course, but it's not a direct influence in the way I sing.
All right. Now, what about a singer like Jeff Tate from Queensryche? Well, formerly of Queensryche, you know, Jeff Tate.
Yeah, of course I do. Well, he's a great singer, but I can't say that it has been an influence. Like, there's been just a few that have taken like time to analyze what they're doing vocally and tried to sort of imitate that. You know, it's part of the learning process for singers, I'm sure. I'm pretty sure other singers do it too, apart from the vocal lessons that they have.
Yeah. So in the next, say, 5 years, where do you hope to see Chao Magic?
Well, hopefully everywhere. Festivals, festivals, and I would love to keep on touring. I mean, I had a baby in December, so it's gonna be a bit hard for probably a couple of years to be away for too long. But we definitely want to keep on touring. It's what we love doing, and we're all very involved in that. That's kind of like the dream, you know, like living that the tour life.
Now you had a baby boy or girl?
Boy.
What is his name?
Patrick.
Patrick.
Yes.
Got an American name.
Actually, it's Roman.
Yeah, it's a common American name though.
Yeah, I know. I mean, his dad, he's German, so he wanted to name him after his grandparents. All awful names. So I said, no, you know, if you want like an international name, just let's name him Patrick, and as a second and third name, you can call him like your grandparents. It's awful names.
Okay, well, Caterina, I want to thank you very much for taking time with me to do this interview.
Thank you so much for having me. It was a delight.
Do you have any final words or thank yous, anything like that you want to do before we close out?
Yeah, well, I'd like to thank everyone who has been supporting this project. I get messages every day, and they're really liking this new album. So I'm very thankful. If you write to me through my Facebook page or my Instagram, I will always answer. And I really hope that people who were listening today just goes and see the other YouTube videos and the singles. I think that there's something for everyone in Furyborn. So thank you so much.
Oh, thank you again. We're gonna close out with the title track "Furyborn" right now.
With Tom Englund from Evergrey, one of my favorite bands.
So, Thanks everybody for listening. I hope you enjoyed this title track, Fairyborn, and thank you again, Caterina.
Thank you so much.
And you have a great night.
You too.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.